As I watched the discussion between Dr. O and time setting and Enriquez in the 6,000 years, I'm like, are you a Seventh-day Adventist? 6,000 years literally is the basis of being a Seventh-day Adventist. If you don't believe in the second coming of Christ in the 6,000 year, now nobody knows the day nor the hour. Nobody stated the day nor the hour. But when they say that the time is short and the time is near, and they're showing, Jesus says, that for God a day is like 1,000 years, or not Jesus, but Jesus says, when you see these signs in Matthew 24, just know I'm even at the door. Anybody preaching against that time setting, or anybody preaching against using that time, is preaching against the Bible and the spirit of prophecy, because they didn't put, February 22nd, 1944 or 2027, the exact date. He just put the time frame, 6,000 years, and if you don't believe that, then you're really not a Seventh-day Adventist. Now, I will admit, Enrique's prideful. I mean, listen, anytime I'm talking with a lot of people and I'm visiting at different churches, I see a lot of times, especially if I'm in a Jamaican church, I see a lot of this Jamaican, this attitude and this accent. I'm like, listen, that's a part of this world. That's not going to heaven with us. What we're taking is the character, and the character of Christ is a patient, kind, loving character. So it doesn't matter if I'm in Enriquez or in a conference church. If we don't have the reflection of Christ's righteousness, which is his forgiveness, that is present truth, what we need for this time. Oh man, then we're just punching the wind and we're going nowhere. Anyway, all the money in the world ain't going to change that. I'd rather be poor, destitute, and live out in the country somewhere alone than have all the riches and be able to preach a grand thing but not be able to share that love that Christ has. Because if you can't share it, it's because you haven't received that forgiveness. When you've received the forgiveness, then you can give it. That's Christ's righteousness. That's the present truth for our time. That's what's designed to unite the flock. Not, I can prove it with this discourse and that discourse, and I'm a wonderful listen, nobody cares about that.